How do you deal with self-sabotage? Because I found this in my life that
Yeah,
sometimes I have it. I want to do something, but at the same time, there is this negative voice that is
yeah,
just keeping me stuck, not doing things because
yeah,
I'm afraid I will mess it or something like this. Yeah.
yeah. It's again about changing your self-identity, which is difficult. It takes time. Do you mind telling me what it is that you're self-sabotaging around?
Yeah, so for example, if I'm gonna do, so I have a client now, it's my friend. If I'm gonna do meditation for him, there
Mm.
is this voice like telling me, no, you're gonna mess up this meditation. You're gonna intentionally send negative vibes instead of
Oh,
positive ones. So you
yeah.
shouldn't do it because you will make him even worse.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And then
Yes.
I'm scared, and then I feel like, no, maybe I shouldn't do it because I will
Yeah.
send him negative vibes instead of positive
Yeah.
ones. So it's yeah.
Yeah. It's the procrastination actually, and you feeling that you're not good enough. I mean, I'm just being, I'm sorry, but I felt like that. I'm not trying to attack you in any way because I felt like that a lot also. I still do it sometimes, feeling that I'm not good enough to do this, and also like I just said that it has to be perfect, you know. Yeah, it's just about knowing that you can help him, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and just taking one step at a time. And also our brain is wired to think negative unless we become aware of it. You're
Mm-hmm.
probably aware of it, I think, but our brain always looks for the negative, and that's again to try and protect us. Um, So things like we can get more control of the negative thoughts by becoming aware of them, because you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just something that comes to you. It can be completely out of the blue. I mean, uh, just becoming getting anxious of somebody dying and they're not even sick, or you crashing your car even though nothing happened, but our brain is always looking for these negative things to protect us. So becoming aware of it and rejecting it, or doing meditation can help. Maybe do some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Also you said something and after that you explained it, so I think I don't need to ask about it, but I can just mention it. You said that
Yes.
you need to make your work you need to start loving your work
Yeah.
even though you don't love it. So you
Yeah.
will start loving it. You need to make it like this by this reward or like praising myself or celebrating each win. And after
Yeah.
that, you also mentioned affirmations. So
Yeah.
you explained, yeah,
Yes.
how to start loving the work.
Exactly. We have to love our work, because if it feels like a negative task, it's just going to be more and more harder and harder to do it. You can also make it a little bit more pleasant by sitting in a nice environment, having a nice cup of tea, or um, yeah, the things like that
Hmm.
also can help.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I agree. That's true. That's totally.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
also, when I work like in my job, or when I am like surrounded or listening to nice music in the background, it's much, much better. It's, yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So make an effort to make it as comfortable as possible, because it's mostly in the beginning it's going to be difficult. Also know that with yourself, this is going to get easier. This is going to get better. I just got to get started, because it's going to
Mm-hmm.
become much easier and therefore also much more pleasant
Mm-hmm.
later on. Also, when you start to get results, people are starting to message you positive replies, and that they're interested, and maybe you get a booking, and then a sale and things like that. that makes it much easier, much more pleasant because you know that it works and it's going to get you to your goal. And always keep
Yeah,
your
so
goal in mind also. Remember why
yeah,
you're doing it. Yeah.
yeah. So if you have this positive feedback from the clients, from your people,
Mhm.
then it's actually this fuel for to continue,
Yeah.
isn't it? Then you are more
Yes.
motivated to continue, even if it's just one feedback and it's positive, then
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's enough, maybe.
Yes. And we also, our brain also has the tendency to only remember the negative things,
Yeah.
again, to protect us. So we may get a negative reply and then we get maybe two positive ones, but we mostly remember the negative one. And then we play it over and over and over again, sometimes in
Mm-hmm.
our mind.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore we reinforce it. So do your best to forget about the negative ones and focus and replay the positive ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true. I agree with you. I have a very similar thing that the negative
yeah,
is. It's
yeah,
actually like a virus or a parasite in the brain.
yeah,
I feel like
yes,
it's just going there. It's so small, but it's just gonna mess out
yeah,
with all the brain. So it's better to, yeah,
yeah,
not to think about it, totally forget.
yes. It's difficult, but just being aware of it helps. Um, because a lot of people are not aware of their thoughts, and it's just thoughts. You can learn to control it.